Good afternoon. My name is McDaniel. I teach Japanese here at Georgia Tech. I'm going to talk about visiting Atlanta Food Bank with my Japanese class. This class was held in fall 2018, and I had 7 students in my course. The purpose of visiting Atlanta Food Bank was to make the issue of hunger more personal and to discuss about issues in Japanese. To make the discussion more meaningful, one Japanese student who was studying English at the Language Institute for a short time of the period participated too. In this course, students read some sustainable related Japanese issues. Students had studied Japanese at least 2 years by the time they took this course, but some students still haven't been in Japan, and they might know the language, some culture, and pop culture, but not social or sustainable issues. But at the same time, we cannot say the students are familiar with the issues in Atlanta either. So when they don't know anything about Atlanta's food bank, it is even harder to understand Japanese food bank and issues around it. So we arranged this visit. Students met with Japanese students on the first day of the semester. They read Atlanta Food Bank's website and prepared a flyer about food bank in Japanese. So it was like this. And they went to volunteer at Atlanta Food Bank. After that, we had a discussion in class with Japanese students. And they read about Japanese food bank and wrote a reflection on food bank. So on the flyer, on this page, they explain what kind of place food bank is, how it works, and who support their activity. On the other hand, students wrote who needs help from the food bank. By doing this, students got to learn about Atlanta Food Bank. On the volunteering day, we all went to Atlanta Food Bank's garden. We are imagining we will be working at the food bank warehouse, but they didn't have anything for our medium-sized group, so we worked in the garden all afternoon. It was a very hot day, but not only we learned where those crops go, but also we could learn how to plant vegetables. So we did this on Saturday, and next Monday we had the discussion in class. Students described their experience as hard and hot, but felt good to help other people. Good experience to learn about the people in need. Started to appreciate what I have. To the question, why do you think it's important to volunteer? They answered, I might be the person who needs the help someday. Working for others enriches my life. You can learn new things. It's a good way to participate in society. So as in the purpose, they were able to relate to the problem. Later in the semester, they read about Japanese food bank. And when they read the reading passage, not only they learned about Japanese food banks, students were able to compare the differences. For example, Japanese food bank's purpose is help people in need and reduce the food waste. Afterwards, I gave them a writing assignment, 800 letters essay on their experience at food bank in Japanese. A lot of students wrote that the day was very hot, and one student wrote that he was surprised to see that there are only 3 staff on that day, and felt the importance of volunteering to maintain the organization. I haven't heard the student continue to participate in the food bank volunteering, but one student from the previous semester told me that he goes there every week. It is hard to organize the event, but once you do it, students could feel really good about themselves and engage in meaningful discussion. So I'm glad we did this project and would like to continue when I have a chance next time. Thank you.